4, and 5. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sammy Grayson. Here with me are Red Nova and Triforce of Doom.
Hello.
It is time for more Final Fantasy XIV.
Yay.
We just beat up some Moogles.
Yep.
Alright, what's up, Minfilia? Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals.
Makes sense.
Unless you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct further operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Harris. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree, as well as have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is bet that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long.
So this will now just be the base for, like, certain primal sub-stories, then?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, once we officially move to the Rising Stones, we don't come back here too often.
Yeah.
If ever. Of course, he will not be alone. Alice shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something. Something important.
Alright. One fun thing for me is, so my mouse pad's gotten pretty worn down because I've had it for a good few years now type deal.
Okay.
So, conveniently, Rooster Teeth, for their 19th anniversary, which their anniversary is on April Fool's, so that's where they do a bunch of sales and actual fucking announcements type deal.
Yep.
They had a 19% off everything sale going, so I just ordered a new mouse pad from their site.
Nice. God, I haven't gotten any Rooster Teeth stuff in so long.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for more news on Volume 9. The big thing for me, aside from, Death Battle, has been watching Red vs. Blue with a local friend.
I haven't watched that in a while either.
Their new season just started up. First episode of the season was Jinx vs. Harley Quinn.
Oh.
So, that was a fun one. And episode 2... And episode 2 is going to be Scarlet Witch vs. Zatanna. So another Marvel vs. DC, but that one's going to be interesting since they're both magic users.
I was about to say, Battle of the Magic Heroes.
Yeah, and knowing DC, I still fully expect Zatanna to win.
What's up, Urianger? Thou art ever welcome, Harris, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded. These halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. Man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Boy, that's a quote for later. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the eons. And still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found.
Dramatic bow?
Yep. Be not offended, Harris. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the fallings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. But that the same could be said of...
He was about to mention Alice, wasn't he?
Probably. And we're gone for 5 minutes.
God fucking damn it.
Harris, you must. It's like, oh god, not now.
Fucking Echo!
We couldn't just have a cutscene.
Hi, Elidibus.
Elidibus. Tell me, Louisois, would you have done the same? Louisois Levier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure, but that I had met him prior to his passing.
You just caught up on text boxes, and I know that text box.
Yep.
Yep.
An Ascian here? How? How readily you see. You are gifted. You are indeed gifted, antecedent.
I do like the cloak design.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. But
Yep.
you're not like the others. Your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. You speak of La Habrea. La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are... Hello, Tataru. We are ready when you are, milady, if there's nothing else. Something the matter?
Oh dear.
Can't see him. I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll.
Probably some sort of telepathy spell or something.
Probably. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. You shall depart whenever you're ready.
So that means he's not physically there, then that's good at least.
Or at the very least...
What the fuck happened?
It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity, grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation.
Oh, so it's actually a case of, like, using Echo to see them or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Interesting.
La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo. La Habrea's wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master.
I love it. It's just like, La Brea did not like this stuff. La Brea was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Yep. Yeah.
And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are.
Oh, okay, that's what happened.
Yep, when the scream occurred.
Mayhap I was indelicate. It's a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Is it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? Later, bitches. And that's when we came in.
Alright. So apparently only people with the Echo can really see Ascians or something like that. Interesting.
Yep.
At least when they will it.
Yep. I take it there's no need to explain.
Okay, so you know my headache pose at this point. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Minfilia also has the Echo. So she probably seen a lot of the... No, I don't know. She knows the symptoms, at least. Save your concern, he did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill.
Yeah, I assume he just wanted her off his back at that moment.
Pretty much.
I heard a cry. What happened? Are you all right? You look faint. You need to lie down? I can fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldestian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there's any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Want intel on our guy.
An Ascian, my lady? What was that? What gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Harris. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataru.
All right.
All right. Believe we need to go outside.
Yep.
Oh, is this the one I think it is?
Out of curiosity, how far along the like between parts stuff would you say we currently are?
That is an excellent question.
Because I know you said we got to the Moogle stuff faster than you expected.
I think I'm right. We're probably at the end of the beginning of patch 2.2.
So I guess about a fifth of the way there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've still got a while to go yet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of.
The heat gun here now, basically what I'm at.
I am told that you are the Warrior of Light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Yep, this is the one. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. May even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon.
So this dude has an interesting agenda, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Follow the white-robed Ascian. Yep, fight time.
Oh, wow, okay, just right there.
We're being judged. How dare you?
Fighting the imps, fighting the imps.
Fighting him. Fighting him. You.
Yep. Dead.
Next.
Oh, fate's going on. Fun.
Right over where we need to go. Thankfully, you don't have to do this.
Yep. It's way below our level. Ooh, a gargoyle, alright.
Bam. Okay.
Yep. Next. Oh, we're in this area now.
Yep. You don't come here
Hello,
very
Mr.
often.
Scavenger. Or not. Oh, the gargoyles.
Gargoyles 2. Oi.
Yeah, that scavenger being like right in the circle threw me off because I thought they were the thing we needed to fight at first.
To be fair, that does happen sometimes.
Alright, time for the actual Ascian. Ooh, helmet's hers.
Ascians.
Hello. time, Mr. Mage. You get to die first. The Conjurer.
Bam.
Oh, another Conjurer.
Another Conjurer.
Alright, I got the Conjurer at least. He's gone.
Nice job.
So, what were you saying, buddy?
Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination.
That was easy.
Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? And you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them he discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again.
So he's gonna be an interesting one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I just looked it up online. The quest I just finished now is actually the last of the 2.1 patch.
And when does the actual expansion start, patch number-wise?
Usually around 5.
Okay.
Or 5.5 whatever.
Yeah.
0.5 whatever, I should say.
0.5 patches are always the last ones before the next expansion starts.
Got it.
Unless they decide to do a 0.5 whatever patch. Because they've done that
that'll-
before.
Yeah. Yeah, they usually do 2.5 patches on each one for some reason. They just split up the story.
Yep.
What's left of it.
It's a good way to do the interlude stuff, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Granted, based on what you guys were saying, yeah, this interlude in particular must have been hell when it first went live.
Oh. It took so freaking long to get through this.
In we go.
Let me click on the door.
Click on the door.
Come in, Philia.
Thank the gods you have returned, Harris. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. Take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you. What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again. When does he speak? And of what exactly? Words of this Elidibus portend much but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions.
Ooh, crafting material. That'll be useful for when I work on that stuff.
I think we got time for one more. Build on the stone.
Yep. Last one in 2.1 patch.
Yay! Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It's my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him
Makes
to treat...
sense.
Yep. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father.
Yep. Makes sense to give our scholar dude the book.
Yep. Well, one of them. I should mention that pretty much all of the primary scions are scholars in some fashion or other.
Yeah, it's just, each of them has their specialty. It's clear Urianger is the primal dude.
Yep. Speaking of which, hello, Urianger.
Yep.
I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger?
Oh.
Hold on. The legacy of Minfilia's father, who perished in the parade incident of 1562, when a Gubu broke free of its magical fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Contains a wealth of stolen Imperial research on the Primals, as well as other information which has yet to be deciphered. It's fun to read the flavor text for key items sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Which, speaking of, one thing I like about the new Kirby, and you being in World 2, I know for a fact you've seen this, the fact that the statues are now where the lore is instead of the pause screens.
Ah, yep.
Much appreciated, because that way you don't have to pause on every boss fight.
The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. There's no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well can I imagine the antecedent's pain. Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain.
I shall also be mentioned, having gotten 100%, the RNG on the capsule machines is very kind.
Duly noted. Harris, this is Minfilia. I'm like 30 feet away through the door. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I've departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to, once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the 7th heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters.
Alright.
Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Aetheryte in Revenant's Toll. After all, it's right on our doorstep. And away we go.
That's the best part about move.
Yep.
Yeah,
Teleport.
but actually have a close interest, you don't have to freaking travel or use a ticket because the goddamn syndicate doesn't want to put an anchor in this debate.
Well, it's not so much that they don't want to. They just want us to want them to more.
Well, basically, yeah, it's another way of saying they just want to try to keep them under wraps.
Yep.
Which is why they move. It's like, yeah, no, we see your little game.
Alright. Hello, Tataru. Oh, Harris, you're here. Good, good. You were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling your rest of receptionists here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. Rising Stones is officially yours.
Now, I do gotta wonder what the in-game time lapse for this has been.
Many players have questioned that. Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Most of the men and women you see around here in Revenant's Toll are adventurers who come and go as they wish. Dare say that should make it easier for you to go about your business here. And it shouldn't hurt that Harris here has already made something of a name for himself. Isn't that so, Harris?
Ye.
Why, that's just wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. With that, Harris, I do believe it's time you officially announce your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you.
That's a lot of quests in there, good lord.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be a good time to pick them up if you haven't.
Okay, yeah. I probably should.
Although, focus the blue ones.
Well, yeah, they're pretty much all blue ones.
Yeah.
So there you go then.
Hello, optional dungeons.
Yep.
Ah.
And pretty much, I think just about all of them are the hard mode dungeons, except for, say, maybe one.
Good chunk of them anyway.
Yeah.
I forget how many quests I already have accepted, so I'll just go until I fill up. And then I'll just work on them on my own time, probably after I do dailies.
Okay.
That's the way to do it. Oh, what's this guy's locked one? Oh, I need a certain dungeon unlocked for that one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Never hurts to check what the requirements for a red one are.
Yep.
Yep. But I was saying, the only one probably not worried about picking up is there's a minstrel guy in there. But that's usually extreme trial stuff.
Extreme and savage.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm guessing that Ultima's Bane thing is what you guys were talking about?
Yep, that's an extreme trial.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll worry about that later then.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't need to touch that now.
That everything for now.
Yeah, looks like it. I got this build and the stone thing, but that can be worked on later.
Build on the stone
Yeah,
is the
what's-
main story.
Yeah. I was gonna say, for that
right.
red one, which dungeon did it say you needed?
There were like 2 or 3 red ones actually, so I figured I just work on those as I go type deal.
Sounds good. Welcome to the Rising Stones.
Alright. Oh yeah. Speaking of stuff with Ultima in the name, me playing through Roll of Final Fantasy, on the, like, you know, bridge to Act 3 type of thing, the main characters end up activating something called an Ultimate Gate, and me just with the controller going like, guys, when has this ever worked out for Final Fantasy?
Shit.
Like, story-wise, someone activating something with Ultimate in the name never is good.
Not usually, no.
Nope. Basically consider where Ultima comes from, i.e. spell name, i.e. certain,
Yeah.
well,
Weapons.
enemy and tactics. Yeah, weapons too.
Tactics
the only
specifically?
time Ultima's... the only time Ultima's ever been really good is the Ultima Keyblade.
True. Well, it is certainly spacious.
Yes, it is.
Lot of room.
I'm glad that's the right move.
Yay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would take extra care of that, considering.
Oh, yeah.
Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. This does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Yay!
I'm
Eorzea!
I'm so glad Thancred got better after that whole situation he went through.
Yep.
He did not have a good day.
No, he didn't.
Bad day for Thancred. A moment of your time, Harris. I would speak of Elidibeth. Pardon the intrusion, my lady. Good heavens for it, too. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldessian hath been met with silence.
Oh, that's not good.
No one will respond.
This is
How
where we
odd.
come in, isn't it?
Kind of. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not
Knowing
believe
what
it.
happens to it now, yeah, pretty much that would be the correct assumption.
Yep. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. If they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. For those who lack the gift and the knowledge both. Oh no.
Oh no!
Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldessian, they may know of it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibeth.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles. 'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? Visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Ochre? Or Puce? Which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibeth spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Harris. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed.
Yeah, whenever you hear lines like that, yeah, you're pretty much at the end of the patch.
Yep.
Okay.
Kryl, where are you? Meanwhile, your intercession was not foretold. You object. We question. Plans are in motion, your intentions unclear. You survived the 7th Ardor and are now stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last, they see.
Oh boy.
Realm awoken. And with
Alright.
Woo! And with that, gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, see ya.
Laters.
All of my children in whom life flows abundant, to all of my children to whom death hath passed his joy.